Hi, it's Kathy, and welcome back for another Fast and Fabulous on Friday. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little card using the Pretty Kitty stamp set. And I'm going to show you a variation on this card for the background for just another recommendation. The stamps we're going to be using are the little kitty in the pot out of the Pretty Kitty stamp set, the burlap background stamp, and the For You from the Wood Words stamp set. We'll be using basic black ink, and we'll be using Versamark ink today. But on this card, I used Lemon Lime Twist, and I will show you the difference. So let's get started. For cardstock, we have a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 inch Lemon Lime Twist, a scrap piece of Flirty Flamingo, a Whisper White piece that's cut with the stitch circles, which measures 2 3/8 inches, and a scallop circle that is cut that is 2.5 inches. And then I have 3 pieces of the stitched gross grain ribbon in the Flirty Flamingo, cut to about 2 to 2.5 inches. So we'll first start with the burlap. Now on this card I used the ink so that I could get a darker impression. On the lighter cardstocks like the Lemon Lime Twist, the Versamark doesn't show up as well, but I'm going to go ahead and do it in Versamark so you can see the difference between the two. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. And close my card up. And I kind of bend it like this so that I can lay that portion down first. Now I'm wanting to get this little bit of fringe on the sides here, so that's where I'm kind of balancing things at. So I'll lay that down and then get a good impression over the entire thing. Just like that. And I'll pick that up. Now it will darken as it dries, but as you can see, there is a very, very big difference between the Versamark and the ink pad. So it is your personal preference if you like a very noticeable texture or if you want something very subtle. So we're going to go ahead and continue to build this card. And we'll start with some stamping. So on this one here, I'm going to do the little For You in the basic black archival. And I'm going to put it a little bit up at the top because the banner's punch is going to be punched in an arc, and I want plenty of room for those tails. So we'll do that. And then come back, slide that in, get that lined up where we want it. Come on, there we go. And punch that out. Okay, and now get our little kitten, ink that up. And stamp. We'll give that a minute to dry before we do any coloring. So while we're letting that dry for a few minutes, we'll go ahead and put together our ribbon. So I'm going to get some glue dots and create a loop by putting one at the end here and bringing that over like that. And I'm going to do that again with this second one. just like that. I'll take the first one and put a glue dot on the back and layer the two so that there's between about 3/8 of an inch, I'd say. And then on the back of that, I'm going to put a couple of glue dots, and that's going to lay down on this one here, just like that. Get my ribbon scissors and cut. And now I have 2 little loops and a tail. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start coloring. And I'm going to be using water-based markers, and that's why I used my black archival. And for this, I'm going to be using Fleur de Flamingo and Daffodil Delight for the flowers, Lemon Lime Twist for the leaves, Powder Pink for inside the kitty's ears and her nose, Smoky Slate for the cat, and Crumb Cake for the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and start coloring, and since this is Fast and Fabulous on Friday, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video while I color so you can get through this video quickly. Okay, now our little kitten can be placed on the scallop circle. A few glue dots on the ribbon so it'll hold well, and placed right to the back here. And a few dimensionals. Get our card. And place our little kitty on the front of the card. And then for the little banner, I'm going to go ahead and stack a few dimensionals. So I'm going to just fold this over, cut it in half. Now I've created a double stack. And I'm going to place that only in the top section up here. Because I'm going to kind of have it come down partially over my scallop circle. Slide it down just like that. And then get some rhinestones, and I'm going to have the medium rhinestones. Place one here, place one here. And the final one will go down here on the pot. And there is our kitten card for today's Fast and Fabulous on Friday. And here's the sample using the lemon lime twist. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you tune in next week for another Fast and Fabulous on Friday. And also look on Tuesday for a Tippin' on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.